Right, so check this out. We're right at the base of the Sierra Nevadas here. This is Genoa. It honestly feels like you stepped back in time the second you parked the car. It's actually the oldest settlement in Nevada, founded in 1851, which is like a decade before it even became a state. I ended up parking it right in front of Mormon Station. This was the original spot that started the whole town. Back in the day, if you were a pioneer heading west, this was your lifeline. You can almost see the wagons rolling in and the campfires burning when you stand there. Originally known as Mormon Station, the town was later renamed Genoa in honor of Christopher Columbus. The station you see today is a 1940s reconstruction. The original burned down in 1910, with this lone log all that remains. Genoa was home to legends like John Snowshoe Thompson, the skier who crossed the Sierra Nevada each month delivering mail, and Hank Monk, even mentioned by Mark Twain in Roughing It. This building once served as a blacksmith shop. Just across from the historic Mormon Station stands the iconic Pink House, once a private home, now one of Genoa's most famous restaurants. Right in the heart of town, you've got the Courthouse Museum. It's been there since 1865. I went inside, and it's cool. They've got all these artifacts from the early settlers and stories about the lawmen and outlaws. The courthouse doubled as a school, and even Nevada's first capital before Carson City. The inventor of the Ferris wheel, Washington Gale Ferris Jr., spent time here. After visiting the museum, I walked down the main street and came across some really cool things, like the cowboy alien and the statue of Lillian Finnegan, the originator of the Genoa candy dance. It was once a general store, now stands as Genoa's Masonic Lodge, still in use today. I also stumbled upon an amazing antique store. The owner was kind enough to let me film inside, and it's truly a great place, full of character and history. You can't go to Genoa without stopping here. The old Genoa Bar is the oldest saloon in the state, open since 1853. The walls are just covered in old photos and random memorabilia. Apparently, Mark Twain used to hang out here. You grab a drink, take a seat, and you seriously feel like you're part of the story. If you want additional information about Genoa and places to visit, pop into the Tourist Information Office. As you wander through town, don't be surprised if you spot a deer, just relaxing. Right outside of town, though, is a bit of a reality check. That's the hanging tree. It's a pretty sobering reminder that the Old West wasn't just cowboys and sunsets, it was actually pretty brutal and unforgiving. To wrap up the day, I walked over to the Genoa Cemetery. It's tucked away and really quiet. You see the names of the families who built this place, and it's just a nice spot to slow down and show some respect. At the cemetery, you can also visit John Snowshoe Thompson's grave. Honestly, Genoa isn't loud or flashy, and it doesn't try to impress you. It just asks you to listen. If you're ever in Western Nevada, you have to stop here. History isn't stuck behind glass in this town. It's everywhere you look.